Hercules, a legendary hero known for his incredible strength, was the son of Zeus, the king of gods. Despite his godly origins, Hercules faced many challenges on Earth. One day, he was tasked with performing 12 difficult labors. These tasks were nearly impossible for an ordinary person, but Hercules had the bravery and strength to face them. Each labor would test his skills, intelligence, and dedication, proving whether he truly deserved the title of hero. The first labor was to defeat the Nemean lion, a terrifying beast with a skin that no weapon could pierce. Hercules searched for the lion across the mountains, finally locating it in its cave. Knowing his weapons were useless, he fought the lion with his bare hands. After a fierce struggle, Hercules managed to choke the lion, showing his extraordinary strength. He then wore the lion's skin as armor, a symbol of his first triumph. The next labor was to face the Hydra, a monstrous serpent with many heads. Every time one head was cut off, two more would grow in its place. This task seemed endless, but Hercules was clever. With the help of his nephew, Iolaus, he burned each neck after cutting off a head, preventing them from regrowing. Finally, he defeated the Hydra, proving not only his strength but also his intelligence in overcoming this deadly creature. In his third labor, Hercules was sent to capture the Ceryneian hind, a swift and sacred deer. This animal was extremely fast, and it took Hercules a whole year to catch it. He didn't want to harm the deer because it was sacred to the goddess Artemis. After capturing it, he promised to return it unharmed, showing respect for the gods. This labor was a test of his patience, endurance, and respect for the divine. Hercules' fourth task was to capture the Erymanthian boar, a massive and wild creature that terrorized villages. With great courage, Hercules tracked the boar through thick forests and mountains. After hours of chasing, he finally cornered it in the snow. Using his immense strength, he managed to bind the boar and bring it back alive. This labor showcased his bravery and skill in handling fierce animals without fear. The fifth labor was particularly challenging, to clean the Augean stables in a single day. These stables, belonging to King Augeas, had not been cleaned for years and were filled with thousands of cattle. Hercules cleverly diverted 2 rivers to wash through the stables, cleaning them instantly. This act showed his resourcefulness and intelligence, proving that strength isn't the only trait needed for a hero. For the sixth labor, Hercules had to defeat the Stymphalian birds, creatures with sharp, metallic feathers that they could shoot like arrows. These birds were causing trouble for people, so Hercules drove them away. Using a rattle made by Hephaestus, the god of fire, he startled the birds out of their hiding place and shot them down. This labor demonstrated his precision and creativity in overcoming even the strangest of foes. Hercules' seventh labor involved capturing the Cretan bull, a fierce and powerful beast causing destruction on the island of Crete. He wrestled with the bull, using his great strength to overpower it. After a long struggle, he managed to capture the bull and bring it back. This task not only showed his physical strength but also his determination, as he faced each challenge with relentless spirit, undeterred by the obstacles. The eighth labor required Hercules to steal the mares of Diomedes, flesh-eating horses owned by a cruel king. These horses were dangerous and aggressive. Hercules cleverly managed to calm the horses and led them away from Diomedes' kingdom. This labor displayed his courage and ability to tame even the most ferocious creatures, proving that he was truly capable of handling any task given to him. In the ninth labor, Hercules was tasked with obtaining the belt of Hippolyta, queen of the Amazons. He traveled to the land of the Amazons and spoke with Hippolyta, who admired his bravery. She willingly gave him the belt. However, due to misunderstandings, a battle broke out. Hercules defended himself, showing respect toward the Amazons and achieving his goal. This labor emphasized his diplomatic side, balancing strength with respect. For the 10th labor, Hercules was sent to capture the cattle of Geryon, a giant with 3 bodies. Hercules journeyed to the edge of the world, battling various creatures along the way. After a fierce fight, he managed to defeat Geryon and bring the cow back. This labor displayed his perseverance and endurance as he traveled far and faced multiple foes, completing one of his most difficult tasks. Hercules' 11th labor took him to the Garden of the Hesperides to retrieve the golden apples. These apples were guarded by a dragon named Ladon. Hercules asked Atlas, the Titan, for help. In exchange, he held up the heavens while Atlas retrieved the apples. Hercules then cleverly tricked Atlas into taking back the heavens. This labor highlighted Hercules' wisdom and cunning, showing he could outsmart even a Titan. The final labor was the most challenging, capturing Cerberus, the three-headed guard dog of the underworld. Hercules had to enter the realm of Hades, a dangerous place for mortals. With Hades' permission, he wrestled Cerberus and brought him to the surface without using weapons. This task proved his bravery and endurance as he faced the dangers of the underworld and returned victorious, completing all 12 labors. After completing his labors, Hercules became even more admired across the land. People celebrated his achievements and recognized him as a true hero. Despite his strength, Hercules remained humble and focused on helping others. His journey taught him valuable lessons in patience, intelligence, and compassion. Each labor was more than a test of strength, it was a path to wisdom and growth, shaping him into a legendary figure. Hercules' fame grew, and he continued to help those in need, facing challenges wherever he went. He encountered various creatures, villains, and even gods. But Hercules always remained true to his mission of protecting the innocent and fighting for justice. His heroic deeds inspired many people, and his story became one of courage, resilience, and the strength to overcome any obstacle, no matter how great. As time went on, Hercules encountered new trials, each teaching him more about himself. He learned that true strength came not only from muscles but from wisdom and kindness. His legendary status grew, and he was celebrated in myths and songs. The people of Greece admired Hercules not just for his power but for his heart and dedication to helping others, seeing him as the ideal hero who combines strength with humility. Eventually, Hercules faced his greatest challenge, one that would test his spirit. Despite his many victories, he understood that his journey was also about sacrifice. Through his adventures, he had grown not only as a warrior but as a person. The lessons he learned helped him accept his fate, knowing he had left a legacy of courage and compassion, becoming a true symbol of heroism and resilience. In the end, Hercules was granted a place among the gods, where he was honored for his bravery and dedication. He achieved immortality, not only as a god but as a story told for generations. Hercules' adventures taught people the value of strength, kindness, and wisdom. His story remains an example of what it means to be a hero, reminding us all of the power of courage and the importance of fighting for what is right. The tale of Hercules and his 12 labors became a legend passed down through the ages. His courage, intelligence, and kindness inspired countless generations, making him one of the greatest heroes in mythology. Hercules showed that even in the face of impossible challenges, a hero finds strength within. His journey remains a timeless story of bravery, resilience, and the impact of using one's gifts for good.